Jaron Boots Ennis, Sergey Lipinets. Hey guys, we're gonna get that fight. I was talking about this fight a while ago when they first start mentioning Virgil Ortiz and uh, Maurice Hooker. You know, Sergey Lipinets and Jaron Ennis Boots Ennis was just in talks at that time. And I started talking about that fight, and I said, man, this would be a hell of a fight. Great step up for Boots Ennis. What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak your mind, sports talk. Yeah, we're going to talk about this Jaron Boots Ennis and Sergey Lipinets fight that is coming up. And I think this is a great fight. I would love to have seen that fight with Boots and Chris Van Heerden. I would have loved to see that fight go all the way through. We got a head clash, stopped the fight early in the first round, so we didn't get to see Boots. I need to see more from Boots. I expect Boots Ennis the height, the size, the length, the way this guy moves and evades punches, his hand speed, his skill set. Like, Boots has a skill set. I expect him to beat Sergey Lipinets. This, however, is a valid opponent. Very, very valid opponent. A big win for Jaron and his group. Way higher. Much more validity than anyone he's ever fought. Because, again, the Chris Van Heerden fight didn't even go past the first round because of incidental head clash. And then prior to that, he fought, was it Eyeball? Yeah, I think Eyeball before that, which is... either way, I mean, no, he didn't fight. He fought Abreu before that, which he demolished him. But these guys are nowhere near the level of not Egidius Kavaliauskas, Sergey Lipinets. They're not. And this is a very, very valid fight at 147 for Jaron and his Boots. I hope there's no crazy head clashes or anything like that so we can get a whole fight. Sergey Lipinets is a tough character. So you're not just going to punch him once or twice and think he's going to go away. This guy comes from mixed martial arts. You know, he's used to taking knees and kicks and shins to the body and to the head. And, you know, hey, boxers are trained to punch and boxers punch hard, but I don't give a damn what nobody say. Punches ain't coming harder than no kicks, man. A shin to your rib ain't like no boxing glove to your rib. A knee to your goddamn chin ain't like no punch to your chin. I can guarantee you that. I don't care what no one says, right? And these are the things that Lipinets was used to dealing with. He had an exceptional record in mixed martial arts as well. So Lipinets is a tough character. He can box. He has flaws, and I think that there's flaws that Crawford will certainly exploit. I mean, not Crawford. Jaron and his Boots will certainly exploit, which is why I expect him to win. But one thing that makes this fight good to me, guys, if you go back and you watch the Eyeball fight, if you watch the Eyeball fight with Jaron and his Boots, his height, his range, and the way he was successful with getting up inside on Jaron and his Boots, he can't allow Sergey Lipinets to do that because Eyeball was catching Jaron and his Boots with some clean flush shots, but he has no power. Eyeball has no power. He was working Jaron and his Boots' body on the ropes, coming upstairs, finding the overhand rights, left hooks, and Jaron and his Boots was eating those shots. However, again, Eyeball has no power. But a smaller guy getting up inside of there, like Lipinets, Jaron and his Boots can't make those type of mistakes. And this is what I want to see out of Jaron and his Boots because I have good faith in this kid. I think he's going to be an American talent fighting outside of Philly. Jaron and his Boots, like I said, lateral movement. His footwork is good. His head movement is good. His upper torso movement is good. The dude can fight off the back foot. Jaron and his Boots has a lot of skills, bro. He's much more skilled than Lipinets. Even though he's not more proven than Lipinets, you can see that he does more things already in the ring than Lipinets. He has good pop with him, at least from what we can tell from the level of competition. But this is what makes this fight so interesting because we see guys knocking out lower level fighters, you know, gym rats and taxi drivers, Home Depot workers. We see them doing that. But when you get in there with a guy that can take a punch, but not only take a punch, can give you something dangerous back, because Eyeball, he could take a punch, But what he was giving back, Boots had no words. Now he's going to be in there with a guy who has something to give back. You know, Boots is going to have to work that jab. He's going to have to make sure that he doesn't allow Sergey Lipinets to get up inside and do damage. He's going to have to stay off those ropes because Boots has the propensity to go lean back on those ropes and utilize defense, kind of roll punches. I don't think that's a good plan. He needs to stay off of those ropes with Sergey Lipinets because if Sergey gets you backed up in there, he's going to make you pay. And trust and believe, he can take a couple of his shots to keep on delivering. We've not seen Boots get hit by anyone with power. All of these guys that hit him, you look at their records, first and foremost, their records and resumes were abysmal. They had nobody and they won no significant fights and a lot of losing records. This guy fought. Now you find a guy with a winning record, proving himself at 147, hits hard, takes a lot of punches. You ain't going to be able to just go in there and have your way with him. So he's going to have to maintain distance and keep Sergey Lipinets on the outside. And hopefully Sergey Lipinets will plant some good punches on him so we can assess where Boots and his chin is at. You know, because look, a fighter has to get hit. It's great. It's great to, you know, dip punches and stay out of the way and show your defensive prowess and not allow anybody to touch you. That's what you really want. But we also want to know if you can take a punch. And Lipinets is going to push him. Now, the prediction part of this, guys, I got Jaron Ennis Boots. I'm going to say by unanimous decision right now, guys. I'm not sure if he stops Lipinets. He could stop him, but I'm going to pick by unanimous decision because all of these guys that I've seen Jaron Ennis Boots stopping been low-level fighters. I mean, let's just be honest. He's not fought anything over a C-level fighter at best. And with the talent he has, the length, the size, this dude's already ready for 154, right? So with the talent he has, his size, his abilities, if he has that power, that official power against, you know, better fighters, B-level at least. But if he shows that type of power, yeah, and if he stops Sergey Lipinets, I think like late stoppage, 10 through 12 or unanimous decision. I'm going to play it out, keep looking at some footage. I'm just not comfortable with the guys Boots have been stopping, to tell you the truth. You got to stop more durable, higher level guys. But as far as right now, when we get close to the fight, you guys know we're going to do another prediction video. I'll be live then about 4 or 5 more days, guys. Speaking Mind Sports Talk back in effect. We'll be live kicking it. So we'll probably do a live on that one. You know, the fight prediction for that weekend. And we'll address this again. But and I haven't looked at the fight as much, just going off of memory, what I know about the fights. I've seen Sergey Lipinets in plenty of fights. I've also seen Boots in plenty of fights. Just kind of going back and remembering what I've seen in the fights. I would have to say that I think Boots Ennis is a great step-up fight, but I think that this is one that he can challenge because, look, I don't really believe that Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz are too far off of these top 5 guys. I think that these guys have the potential to get in there and compete with the Ugas, Porters, Garcias, Spence's, Crawford. Compete, guys. A lot of times, you know, people hear that statement, they go, oh, he ain't gonna beat him. Oh, he gonna beat Crawford. And then they come out crying about Crawford to do this. I was like, bro, did I say he was going to beat Crawford or did I say he could compete with Crawford? You idiots, right? Stop getting so touchy. But I do think that Virgil Ortiz and Boots Ennis can compete with these guys. We just watched Chris Congo, 147 guy, had a lot of this hype built around him. And he showed us no way, no day could he compete with the top 10, you know. McKinson just upset that kid. Michael McKinson just upset Chris Congo. Michael McKinson boxed very well against Chris Congo, but he was showing flaws. So look at some of these other boxers. Chris Congo got a lot of work to do. And but Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis Boots, nah. Those kids are looking really good. They're looking really good. They look like that they will be able to, they're going to be future champions. That's what I see in these two guys. I would love to see these two guys bang it out, but we know how American boxing is. They don't. American boxers, our culture of young fighters is ridiculously horrible. They don't want to put these young fighters in there with each other. You know, they want to milk it and marinate it and wait and all of this dumb shit. Why we can't get a Ryan versus Tank and Teofimo versus Devin and Boots versus Virgil and so forth and so on. We can't get these fights over here in America because America's full with lion cubs. We don't have any lions. We got lion cubs. You know what I mean? But with that being said, man, I would like to see a lot of these fights take place. You know, I would like to see a lot of these fights take place, but we're just not. You know, again, just in our culture, man, that's not generally what happens. But to stay on topic, Jaron Boots Ennis and Sergey Lipinets, spectacular step-up fight, and as the way I expected Virgil Ortiz to win versus Hooker is the same way I expect this fight to go with Sergey Lipinets and Jaron Ennis Boots. There will be some things exposed. I do believe that Sergey Lipinets, like Maurice Hooker, had some things that he could expose concerning Virgil Ortiz, and I feel the same way that Sergey Lipinets will be able to expose some things about Jaron Ennis Boots. We're going to see Jaron. This is why I think it's going to go to a decision, because when Sergey pops Jaron Ennis Boots ain't been hit in that ring like he's going to be hit by Sergey Lipinets. And when Sergey pops Jaron Ennis Boots, he's going to get on that bicycle, which he's very good on. He can defend and fight well. Like I said, coming forward off the back foot. I've seen him throwing punches, moving laterally. Good, clean punches too. So, it's not like he can't deal with the pressure Jaron Ennis Boots. He will be able to deal with it. I just want to see how he will deal with it. What technique he'll use. Will he use his feet? Will he keep those hands up? Because Jaron Ennis Boots gets in the mode where he likes to play in the ring. And, he can do that against low-level fighters, but you start picking up competition. You want to stay away from that type of stuff. But he's a young guy. He's new in the sport. He hasn't fought the guys, at the higher level yet, which is what these young fighters need. But I see Jaron Boots getting through this pretty comfortably. As far as the cards go, I don't see him giving up any more than 4 rounds if he doesn't stop him. But like 8-4 or better, I would go Jaron Ennis Boots. If I had to put a percentage to it, I would say like 70-30, 65-35 maybe. Is how I see this fight. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. And we will revisit this again. You guys drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Hey, make sure you guys like and share these videos. Please, guys. We are good over here on Speaking My Sports Talk on the lives. I mean, we get a lot of people in here on lives as if this community got 10, 12,000 subscribers, right? But I don't. We only got 2,000. But our videos suck, bro, because it's not up in the algorithm. So every video y'all watch, please like and share these videos. If you got all the social media pages or YouTube channel of your own, please share this for me, because I'm trying to get us up in the algorithm for videos. Man, my Dillian White post-fight only got like 50 views. It was a good post-fight interview. I'm looking around, it's like, man, nobody want to. But we just lower in the algorithm. If I would have popped a live up, post-fight live, Dillian White Povetkin, bro, I probably would have had 6,000-7,000 views. Because that's how we high in the algorithms for live streams. But we need to get up in there on videos, because I say a lot of things that I talk about on live stream. I'm putting it out on video, but people don't generally see that. They see the live streams and they hear me talking. So we need more people to see our videos in this community, because we have these ideas and we come out. Also, for all my members, and I'm going to end this, all of the new members is the Speaking My Sports Talk membership. You guys are going to be vital in the information coming out. So you guys, I put a couple of community posts up about it, about the new membership. And if you guys, all of the family members that want to have input, like clear input on what we put out of this community, that's a part of what the members get to do. They get to view a lot of the videos early, sneak preview, and then give your assessments, because I may have to change some things up or change ideas before I put them out, and I'm going to depend on you guys, the members, to give your ideas, because this is a community thing, man. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk family. D got his own ideas. Sometimes my ideas are radical, and sometimes a lot of you guys bring me back down to earth. So before we release these videos to the public, all of the members will have a chance to critique the videos and, you know, give their opinion, and I'll read you guys' comments and your thoughts on it, and collectively we can put out the best information in this community. Because sometimes my perspectives are skewed. Sometimes I don't take everything into account, but we have nothing but beautiful boxing minds in the Speak Your Mind Sports Talk family. So I appreciate all of you guys' input. So if you're one of the members of this channel, you can get into those sneak previews, check those videos out, critique them. You guys are also going to be, a lot of your live ideas are going to be, those are the ones we'll be discussing. You guys are definitely going to be in on the discussions that we have. So it's not all just what D wants to talk about, it's what we want to talk about. And that's what the membership is going to, you know, give you the opportunity to decide those things. What type of information is going out from this community, our community, through videos? What type of discussions we're going to have in our community about boxing? Because it's Speak Your Mind Sports Talk is a channel that I created, but it's not my channel. This is our channel. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk family. This is our channel, fam. I created this channel. I have the YouTube account, but this is our channel, and at every level I want you guys to understand and feel like this is our channel, the Speak Your Mind Sports Talk family community, and joining that membership gives you a say. So I don't care if the price, the whatever membership you guys join, everybody who's a member gets the sneak preview videos and gets to give your input. No matter what level membership you join, everyone who's a member gets to give their perspective on live discussion, live stream discussions. When it comes to the morning shows, guys, that's me. I'm gonna just do that and talk about certain things in the morning. But that our big live, the afternoon 1 to 1:30, that could go anywhere from 2 hours to 10. You guys are the members. You guys are going to be instrumental in that. But can't wait for this Jaron Ennis boots Lipinets fight, man. I got Jaron Ennis boots, late stoppage or unanimous decision. Closer we get to the fight, I'll come with an exact prediction, somewhere between 10 to 12 or UD, a unanimous decision is what I'm thinking about. But just wanted to talk about that Lipinets fight. Boxing, man, boxing is back. Bro, we got so many good fights. Forget about Spence and Crawford not happening. Forget it talking about if AJ and Fury doesn't happen. That's going to happen. But what about all the other stuff that is happening? Let's focus on that. Boxing back. Y'all know how I always end this thing. For the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.